Oh my god, what an adventure. One of the things that has me the most excited is that all of our heroes are now together. They're going on this adventure together. After all they've been through, they've met up. Now, as was revealed by J.J. Abrams during the celebration panel, this movie does not pick up directly after the events of episode 8. A little bit of time has passed, which makes things even more intriguing because it creates even more of an unknown. Years have passed. Where have things gone? What's the state of the galaxy? Where are our heroes? What are they up to? I like it. The teaser was great. I'm a little nervous though. There's a thing. I'll get to it. This video is just my complete initial thoughts after watching the trailer a couple times. Sitting down next to my daughter, she's playing with me, so if you hear her in the background a couple times, that's why. The opening of the teaser with Rey standing in the desert was one of those moments, man. One of those tension building what's happening moments that I'm embarrassed to say I legitimately laughed because of how awesome it was, and I went fuck yeah. All to myself, all sitting on the couch all by myself as my daughter took a nap. I was cheering to no one. I felt like a goon, but I couldn't help myself. Oh, and Rey is tan as shit. That desert living. But yeah, that scene was great. Who knows what it's gonna be connected to? I mean, hell, it could be some kind of like training thing. Who knows? Mark Hamill's narration was chill-inducing. I love the message. I love the wisdom. I love the passing of the torch. He said, "We've passed on all we know. 1,000 generations live in you now." What are you doing? You're silly. You're silly. What else did he say? Oh, he said, "But this is your fight. We'll always be with you. No one's ever really gone." Obviously, this is Luke talking to Rey. Inbound Luke Force Ghost, no question about it. I'm 100% positive. I'm curious what role he's gonna play though. I hope, and I have a feeling this will be true, but I hope he's unable to truly help and rather be more of a guiding force like Obi-Wan Kenobi was to him in the original trilogy. I think his very presence as a mentor, even subtly used, would be powerful. Now let's talk about the title, The Rise of Skywalker. You know, I like it. It caught me off guard. Like, I kind of looked away at the end of the trailer when Star Wars popped up before the title was revealed, and I was like, oh shit, I don't even know the title. And I quickly looked back and I was like, oh, The Rise of Skywalker. You know, I like it. It's definitely not what I was expecting. The Force Awakens, The Last Jedi, The Rise of Skywalker. It's definitely a different style title. More hopeful, I think, than most of the other titles in the saga. And it definitely plays into J.J. Abrams' beloved mystery box that he's talked about numerous times. The Rise of Skywalker. I mean, Rise of Luke? I doubt it. The Rise of Rey? I mean, that's interesting if that's the case. You all know I love the idea of Rey being a no one. I've said that since we all first learned about the character like 5 or 6 years ago. But if she is truly a Skywalker, I wouldn't have a problem with that at all. The bait and switch. What a lot of people actually thought Vader was doing in The Empire Strikes Back, lying to Luke. Maybe Kylo was lying to Rey. Who knows? I don't know. I still don't think they'll make Rey someone of lineage importance, but we'll see. Or maybe, and this is where my brain goes, maybe Skywalker is being used as a term in the title more than as a name. Does that make sense? Skywalker as a mentality, Skywalker as a method, as a symbol, as a legend, the rise of a legend. I don't know. I don't know if any of that makes sense. More of a term than a name, but it makes sense to me. So what Skywalkers are actually left? Kylo has the Skywalker blood, Leia has the Skywalker blood, Luke is dead, Anakin is toast. Rey is a nobody as far as we know right now, right? But man, that fucking mystery box is huge. I love it. What do you guys think? What do you guys think of the title? Let me know in the comment section below. I know a lot of people had some issues with it that I read on Twitter, which is understandable. It's different. At the end of the trailer, we see Death Star rubble laying in the sea. Now, I'm assuming this is from the first Death Star. At least, well, I don't know. Who knows? That's just me guessing. Is that Yavin 4? Is that Endor? Could be either, I guess. I love the imagery though. Maybe it's just because of the structure of this trailer. But the Death Star rubble almost seems like a destination our characters are trying to get to. A place of finality, bringing things full circle. Or hell, maybe it's a planet that we're not even familiar with and the Death Star rubble just aimlessly floated through space and eventually found a home somewhere. That's equally as plausible. What am I'm just wildly speculating here. What the hell am I even talking about? I'm babbling. I'm just excited, man. I'm just talking. Obviously, we have to talk about something that I never in a million years expected. We hear a little Emperor laugh at the end of the trailer. Is the Emperor back? In what way is the Emperor back if so? I mean, has he been living in the Death Star skeleton, remotely controlling minds? I mean, maybe. That seems a little far-fetched to me, a little too fan-fiction-y, but you never know. I would have said bringing the Emperor back at all was a little unimaginative and fan-fiction-y, but here we are. Maybe he's back. I don't know. I've always wanted Star Wars to stay fresh with new ideas, concept, and characters. I've always disliked the idea of characters being resurrected, like Boba Fett or Darth Maul, and now it seems, at least on face value, based on this teaser, that the Emperor is back. As an idea, I'm honestly not a fan. Like I said, it feels unimaginative. But we'll see how it's executed, and we'll see if that's even the case. We don't know. I mean, it's a teaser. Maybe the laugh is just something that was in there for the teaser, but it definitely coincides with Luke's narration, no one's ever really gone, which is a great sentiment when we're talking about our heroes, but I guess it's also true of our villains. We'll see. There's a lot of will sees in this video, huh? So what else? Billy D. Williams flying the Falcon gave me chills. I didn't expect that. You know, thinking about these things happening doesn't do much for me, but seeing them happen, that's when it hits me. And Kylo Ren still looks like he's marching forward and being a shithead. Overall, I thought this teaser was great. It did its job more so than I imagined. It had multiple teases, multiple mysteries. It didn't reveal too much. And you might be saying, Greedo, it told us that the Emperor is in the movie. Yeah, and I wish it didn't if that's the case. I really wish it didn't, but hey, I'm sure there's more to it than we think. I can't imagine J.J. Abrams, the lover of mystery, the lover of not revealing too much, the lover of secrecy, would reveal that information in a teaser trailer. But who knows? Who the hell knows? These are just my initial thoughts. I'll continue to talk about the teaser over the next few months. I'll go more in depth. I'll talk details. I'll probably go more in depth than I ever have in other trailer videos and stuff like that. Because I've never been one to wildly speculate, but with the closing of this chapter, I'm in the mood. I'm in the mood to do that. I can't wait to go on yet another ride with all of you. Let me know what you guys thought of the teaser trailer in the comment section below. I'm f***ing pumped. HelloGreedo, out.